What is up, family? It's your girl Rana back at it with another video, you guys, and I'm so sorry. It's gonna be another sit down video. That bitch Hypochondria, it came back, you guys, and it came back in full force, okay? You guys don't understand. Last week I had an anxiety attack. I called my boyfriend and I'm like, oh my god, babe, I'm dying. I'm having a heart attack. I'm dying. And he's like, calm down, probably just your anxiety going, and like, just calm down. And it took a while. He was on the phone with me for about like 5 hours, but it did calm down. So after the morning after, I couldn't feel my 2 fingers here, and my hand was kind of hurting, and my arm was kind of sore, and it went on for like a week. And I think it's because my head was so messed up. I kept thinking about my fingers. Like at first, I think it was because when I had anxiety, I had spasms in my hand. So I think maybe that's why the numbness came in. And I kept thinking about it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying. I have a disease. My heart is like no good. You know, and I called my mom, and my mom was like, calm down, there's nothing wrong with you. Called my boyfriend. My boyfriend was like, there's nothing wrong, just keep on thinking about it. That's why. I called my friend, same thing. Everybody was like, it's nothing wrong with you, calm down. And I didn't think it was my hypochondria at first because I haven't had it in such a long time. So it came as a surprise, Here in Canada, we have like nurses that you can call when there's something going on with you instead of going to the doctors. So I called the nurses 3 times and 3 different nurses told me, don't worry, there's nothing wrong. It's just sometimes it happens, and like, stay calm, In my head, I'm like, no, they're wrong. Something's wrong with me. And my friend told me, stay away from Google. No, Rana, stay away from Google. My boyfriend told me, my mom told me, my sister told me, everybody told me, stay away from Google. And now thinking back, now that my like hypochondriac episode is over, guys, Google is not a doctor. Don't go on Google. It's not a doctor, you guys. It's not. And so I went on Google because I was in my hypochondriac episode. So I went on Google, and obviously Google told me the most horrible things. They told me I had cancer, I was dying, heart disease. Google's really horrible, you guys. So after Google told me that, I'm like, the nurses are not right. They're not right. The Google's right. Google's obviously the right one. And I have a psychiatrist that I've been seeing for the past couple of months, and my mom told me to talk to her about it. And sometimes I call her, sometimes I go to see her, and I see her like every 2 weeks. I talk to her, and I called her, and she's really nice, you guys. But she's like, you know what? Sometimes with mental diseases like hypochondria, you think it's gone. It's like anxiety or depression. You think it's gone, and then it comes back at certain like points in your life, and then it just comes back when you least expect it, and it comes back double, So I figured it was my hypochondria. And I told her, you know what, we need to figure out the steps how to get over this, because I can't deal with this anymore, because I literally spent the whole week in bed, couldn't do anything. Well, I did do some stuff, but I mean, I kept on thinking about it. It was in my head. I couldn't get it out of my head. So she's like, you know what? Okay, we figured out a plan. And the first step, you guys, go see a health professional that you feel comfortable with. That was an issue in the past for me, because I went to see a lot of doctors, you guys. I did all the tests that I had done, but I didn't trust those doctors. So every time they would rule out like a disease, I would be like, no, they're not right. I don't trust them. And I would go on like rateyourdoctor.com, and I would check the reviews, and I'm like, see, they're not good doctors. They're not right. And well, they were, but I just didn't trust them. So I'm currently in the process of searching for a health professional that I do trust, and that I do want to see to do my test, because although hypochondria is in your head, sometimes you can't know what's right from what's not right. So you have to at least just check to be sure just go do the test and check that everything is okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm currently searching for the person to go see to do that. Talk, you guys, talk to somebody. And we figured that yes, a friend, and yes, family, because you can talk to them easily, and they can be there for you as support. But you can also talk to somebody that's going through the same thing as you are. Like me right now, I'm currently talking to you guys, and I'm hoping that there's somebody watching that's going through the same thing as me, because we help each other, you know. I'm hoping that my video is going to help somebody, and I'm hoping to create a community so we can help each other. There's no shame in wanting help from other people, you guys. Sometimes you're more powerful when you're together. And go see a mental health professional. And I know there's a lot of stigma in that, and because in our society we feel that if we're going to see a mental health professional, there's something wrong with us. Let me tell you this, you guys. Most people have a mental illness, okay? And there's no shame in that. It happens. You go see somebody, and those people that you're talking to, the psychologist, they're trained for that. But not only that, if you don't believe in the psychology, which like older generations, I know you guys sometimes don't believe in it. Just the fact that you're talking to a stranger, you know, they don't have any. They don't owe you anything. Okay. Sometimes with family and friends, there's a barrier. There is some stuff that you can't talk about, and with a stranger, he cares for you, but he doesn't care about you. There's a difference there. So you can tell him anything. You can like feel free to let go of everything that's going on and talk to him about how you're feeling. So that can help with hypochondria. If you talk to a professional, healthcare professional, a mental professional, and a healthcare professional, it's a combined team, and they can help ease your pain, you know. So third thing, okay, very, very important, you guys, and I stress on that because it's so important. Find something that makes you happy. And I'm not saying something that you can do it. Find like a hobby that you can do on your own that makes you happy. Because here's the thing. Yes, hanging out with your family makes you happy. Yes, hanging out with your boyfriend makes you happy. Yes, with your friends too. But they are not in charge of your mental health. Okay? You can't put that pressure on them. That pressure needs to be only on you. Because if at some point they're not in your life anymore, then what are you gonna do? And it's not fair to put that pressure on other people. For me, I found that vlogging does that. Doing some blogs in my vlogging articles, that helps too. And by the way, you guys, I have a blog, and it's gonna be in the description down below. So that helps. Writing down things help. Doing little videos with you guys, vlogging, which I will be doing very, very soon, helps too. And, you know, just finding some time to be on your own. For me, like, just being on the computer on my own in my room, that really helps me. And my family, sometimes they don't understand that because they're like, you're alone, that's not good. But sometimes it's good to be alone. It's healthy to be alone, you guys, sometimes. And you guys, I just want you to know that it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard. Just as anxiety, getting through anxiety is hard. Hypochondria is hard, maybe even harder for some people. But I am the type of person that thinks that if you really want to do something, you can do it. Your brain is really powerful, you guys. If you put your mind to it, trust me, it'll work. I believe that I can defeat hypochondria. I believe that I can defeat anxiety. I believe that I can come on top of depression. I believe that I can lose weight, you guys. I believe those things. So I am going to do them. And with me, it's different, you guys, because it's not like somebody talking to you guys that has already went through it, or somebody that has never gone through it and just giving advice. I'm currently going through it with you guys, and I'm currently taking the steps. So I'm going to be updating you guys on everything. My next video, you guys, I really want to make it about more of the physical aspect, because I believe that I've spoken about the mental aspect, but I will be in future videos coming back to the mental aspect, so don't worry about that. And I'm probably going to be uploading my next video next week, so stay tuned. Watch the next video. And most importantly, you guys, your job is to comment, like, and share to grow the family. And remember, you guys, the journey to happiness, it's a long one, but it's not a lonely one, and I'm with you.